All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Do we even need an introduction at this point, like for Solana? I don't think we need an introduction, but I'm sure you guys are reading the title, you guys are looking at the thumbnail. We know what we're going to be discussing. We're going to be focusing on Solana itself, but let's hold off. Before we get started, let's take a look at the market and really grasp what's going on. Your boy Crypto ZX, shout out to my Solana, family. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. We've been having this discussion, and I do Solana updates on a day-to-day basis, so you guys know exactly what I'm referring to. We have seen that breakout that we were looking out for Bitcoin did end up happening, and look what happened with the overall market. The market went up with that. We're not seeing the double digits gains for Sol right now, up 3.7%. Solana's competitor Ethereum is having a great day, up 19.6%, a huge bounce. But what I want you guys to be focusing on is on the monthly time frame. If you're looking at it on the monthly time frame, we're still outpacing ETH, and as well as we're actually matching, 24.7% and 24.7% for Ethereum. So a very nice battle going on. But let's face it, guys, if you're looking at the broader performance in terms of the last 6 months, the last 12 months, we know Solana is the leader by a massive margin. And the easiest way to tell that is look at the yearly, up 811%, and for Ethereum it's up 98.2%. But again, it's not too much of a fair comparison at the end of the day as well, because Ethereum's market valuation right now is really high. But Solana is killing it, and that's what we're excited about. But let's take a look at what is happening right now and what we could be expecting. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we got a lot to talk about today. There were some false rumors flying around, crypto Twitter, as well as the media, that we're going to see an ETF coming for Solana, and BlackRock has already submitted it to the SEC for approval. And again, that's just false information. It wasn't real. So that is something that we need to talk about. You're going to see a lot of that. So basically what I'm trying to bring that out is because we're going to see tons of that. We've seen that in the past with other projects, and we will see that happen with Sol. But the way Solana is going, it just wouldn't surprise me if that announcement were to come true eventually, So that's how I take a look at it. I take a look at it really positively, but you don't want to be falling for everything you see on Twitter until it's confirmed by some credible sources. But if we're looking at the price, $182.31, up 3.3% over the past 24 hours in USD. Compared to what we're seeing, a little bit of a lag on the BTC side of things, down about 3.8%, but nothing to worry about in my opinion. Market cap, on the other hand, $81.8 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume has gone through the roof. We're sitting at almost $5 billion for that. But let's continue to take a look at what's happening for the price of Solana. So if you're looking at Solana right now in terms of some of the news, there's some big stuff to talk about. So you guys can see Grayscale Trust is trading at $434, guys. You guys can do whatever you want with that information, but that is huge. And on top of that, you can see this for yourself, 9.32%, not percent. See, when I get too excited, I can, mess up the word. So $9.32 million liquidated in shorts in the last hour as Solana surged to $188. The single largest liquidation was 1.55 million at $184. So you can really see how big this is. And this is huge. One single liquidation. That's insane. And do I feel bad for any of these people that liquidated? Absolutely not. You guys might call me a savage or whatever you want, but I don't feel bad for these people. As I've said to my viewers, if you are a viewer of the Crypto ZX channel and you're leverage trading, just stay away from leverage trading. The end. You don't want to be leverage trading. You will get burnt out. I cannot stress it enough. But anyhow, let's continue to see what's happening. So Solana status recommends Solana mainnet validators to upgrade to the new released mainnet v1.17.34. So strongly encourage you guys to do that if you are, of course, a mainnet validator. And on top of that, you guys can see this for yourself. Solana surpasses Ethereum in worldwide Google search interest. Of course, right now we're seeing Ethereum having a great time, especially on the last, I would say the last 24 hours to be specific. It's really having a great day. But as far as the last 6 months goes, the last 12 months, we know Solana is breaking records and Ethereum is nowhere to be seen. And a lot of people are migrating. A lot of developers are migrating from different chains. That includes Ethereum. That includes other chains that you can call ghost chains at this point, are migrating to Solana, and that should really give you guys a visual as to how big the ecosystem really is getting for Sol. And I cannot be more excited. Of course, the market, the Solana ecosystem conjunction, a lot of that does come up when the conversation is happening between Ethereum and Solana, or other chains like Phantom, and what's another one, Sui. But there's going to be risks in everything, right? Pros and cons. But I think Solana is going to overcome that, and we know there's a lot of developments coming out later this year that will solve that issue. But as of now, if you think that is a huge red flag, then of course this is where your due diligence comes into play. If you don't like that, then you stay away from it. Simple as that. But let's continue to take a look at what's happening. So as far as meme coins go, we know that the Solana meme coin market has been on an upwards trend, and it's just been a crazy time for Solana meme coins. And you can see Solana meme coin Sloth becomes the most swapped token within the Phantom wallet last week. And of course GME, we know what happened with the traditional markets as well, and WIF at number 3 and Michi at number 4. So that is what's happening in terms of the most swapped coins on Phantom, if you are interested to know. And last but not least, Solana becomes a top leader with a 5.4% growth among the top 20 cryptocurrencies this week. And again, should not be a surprise to anyone at this point. So when it comes to DeFi, obviously, protocols, what's happening, ecosystem, the best way to measure that is to take a look at the total value locked. And if you've been following my channel over the past few days, I've been discussing that, we're going to see the total value locked hitting a yearly high faster than you know it. And you can see this for yourself. We have done just that. So much is happening. So much farming is taking place on the ecosystem. People are chasing airdrops. And this is only going to continue to get higher as we go further into the month. We have seen the dip that we needed to see, of course, because the last, I would say, pretty much since the year of 2024 started. I would say let's take a look at from November all the way down to March of 2024, you've just seen the market in an upwards trend, especially Solana's ecosystem as well as Solana's price has been in this upwards trajectory. But there's going to come a time where you do see that cool off, and Bitcoin was due for a cool off, which is a leading indicator. So we did see Bitcoin see that cool off after the halving to take place. But now we are seeing the market starting to rally back towards the yearly high. So that's really nice to see. Of course, looking at the dominance index around 55.14%. Again, a huge catalyst behind the move right now we're seeing with altcoins. This is something I teach you guys on a day-to-day basis, teach you guys the importance of the dominance index. As soon as we saw Bitcoin, pushing towards the upside, we, instead of seeing dominance remaining there, we saw dominance going down. And when you see that happen, that's a great sign for altcoins. And again, the best way to get the confirmation is just take a look at the daily time frame. So that's great. Bitcoin back above $70,000. Again, a specific target that I've been talking about on my channel. I'm sure all you guys know if you do follow me on my channel. So that is obviously really nice to see. But let's take a look at our good old friend Solana. So two things right now are happening. Remember, Solana has been in this upwards trend before Ethereum even started moving. And I have a feeling that, due to the Ethereum big move that we're seeing right now, you're seeing Solana lag a little bit. And that's just how things go sometimes. Sometimes profit takings happen with a bunch of massive whales. They FOMO back into Ethereum. Maybe that's where they're going to, chase their next play, thinking, Ethereum is going to be the next performer. But in terms of ROI, I don't think Ethereum does higher numbers in terms of return on investment than Solana. But again, that's my own personal opinion. And, it's quite basic to even think about that. If you're looking at the market cap differences just on these two projects, there is a huge difference as of now. Ethereum is at a 440 0.7 billion, and Solana is at around 81.7 billion. So of course, a huge difference right now. But at the same time, Solana protocol, Solana's DeFi is nowhere near Ethereum's right now. And that's obviously the goal of Solana, to get to a level where it could get to Ethereum's level. And at the rate it's going right now, you can't tell me the future does not hold that. Might not happen at the end of the bull market, which I don't think it's going to happen. That's an unrealistic target, of course. Ethereum has a massive, DeFi sector. But maybe in the future, it could get to that level. And I'm a huge believer on Solana, as you guys know. So, it's all dependable on the future. So if we're looking at Sol right now, seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, but you did see Solana go up to that $188. Again, not a surprise at all. And we're looking to see Solana re-enter this 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level faster than you know it. We're only about 11.5% away for Sol to do that. And of course, boy, that is going to make massive moves around the space. People are going to go crazy. And to all the haters, what can you say? But that's how I'm currently taking a look at the price of Sol. So far so good. Just a little bit of a minor pullback. Remember, we are in an upwards trend pretty much since April 30th. So that is something I want you guys to keep in mind. But so far so good. Loving what I'm seeing. Do let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.